Good morning guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. We are 5 weeks out tomorrow, so we're 36 days out. So it is feeling real now. Firstly, I'll address the elephant in the room, my big Rudolph nose. I don't know what's happened there. I think I've got some sort of like nose infection. So I woke up with it on Thursday. I had like a spot in my nose, I thought that's gross. And then the day after I had one in the other nostril, not the other nose. So I messaged the doctor just saying, I think it's this nasal vestibulitis. So he said, antibiotics. I didn't take them yesterday because I thought, what if it is just a spot? And then this morning I've woken up and it's like my nose red. So I've never had it before. I don't know what it is. I never really take any medication, so I've started them today, but I've got to take them on an empty stomach, which I thought would be fine because I'm in prep, so I don't eat anything anyway. But you've got to take it an hour before and an hour to 2 hours after a meal. So I have 3 hours between meals anyway, so I've got to have it banged on in the middle, so that'll be fine. But it's just annoying, it's just gross, and it's right in the middle of my face. So hopefully it is that, and hopefully it works. But that brings me on to the prep. This week has been the hardest week for a long time. Like, mainly because of prep as well. Everything in work that's a bit stressful has been mega stressful. Just trying to organise going to, I had to go to a conference midweek. And just the extra hour drive each way and sorting out gyms and food, that was just more stressful than it should be. Which I then think, mixture of that and just prep and being hungry in general ruins your sleep. Like, I wake up like 2 times a night just to go for a wee. Because you've got less body fat. And also you just hypocaloric state for such a long period of time that your body does just start waking up earlier and earlier. Which is normal, but then that mixed with a hypocaloric diet does suppress your immune system quite a bit. So I think that's why it's caused this. I've got other little things as well. Like, I've noticed my right leg, after walking for half a day, I do get like a weird pins and needle feeling in it, which could be like a nerve thing. I'm hoping it just passes, and I'm hoping it's like a tight muscle around the nerve. So that's great. It's all fun and games, but that's just part of prep. So I had a really good sleep last night, which is nice. I feel much better today. I wasn't going to record because of this thing on my nose, and because I just feel knackered, but I feel a bit better today. So it wasn't my full day of eating, but it's exactly the same as the last video because it's the same day. I've woken up a little bit later. I woke up at 7 today, not 6, so I might make 4 meals instead, which will make the antibiotics easier as well. But either way, I'll let you know. It looks very, very sunny, so after my first meal, we'll be going to the shop. But yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm 160.4 pounds this morning, so a bit of a earring into the 150s. So hopefully this week we'll see that coming. Another £2 on average down this week. But otherwise, I'll catch you guys for meal number 1. So guys, for meal 1, it's very similar to the pre-workout meal you saw in the last video, because it is my pre-workout today, because like I said, I woke up late. So you'll see the ingredients in that here. And again, the reason for the mix of the oats and the cream of rice, or the rice flour, is because if I have just rice flour, I get starving again in about half an hour. So it digests too good. And then if I have just the oats, I'll get quite sluggish in my workout. So this is like a good mix for me to feel like a nice amount of energy. And it's looking like this. So the bowl's bigger. It looks not very nice, but it's very nice. And then I'll have that. Today I've got it with Naughty Boy Whey, chocolate brownie, which is actually really nice. I'm not usually a fan of chocolate brownie ways, but that's really good. I ran out of chocolate orange before. And then I'll have that with the 10 grams of the best peanut butter in the game. And then some dark chocolate as well that I'll just place intermittently throughout. And then on the side, I did have a bit of sauerkraut today, because I'm not going to mix it with this, obviously. And then psyllium husk, again, I had that on the side as well, because I don't want to mix it with this, because it just makes it gloopy, as you saw in the last video. Other than that, had all my normal hydration, my normal supplements, done 3,000 steps. I'll have this. Me and Faye will go to Lidl, and that's our new shopping place, because you can get grass-fed steaks for like £2.50 each. And they're really, really good. So we'll go there, we'll do that, and then I'll train. So I'll catch you guys in the next clip. Alright guys, we're back from Lidl. It was really cheap. We didn't think it'd be cheap. So the grass-fed steaks that I was promoting before were like £5 for 2. Now they're back up to £8. So it's not that much cheaper than Asda, but they're grass-fed and they are nicer. So we've got them. I'll roll things quickly. I've got that for my burger bowl in the week. Not really much else. It's a very boring shop. Chicken for the week. Potatoes, I've got 3 bags of them because I'm flying through them on training days and that at the moment. And we've also got, I thought we'd be slutty and treat ourselves. Don't any of you have tried this? I don't know, it's called beef sizzle steaks with peppercorn, and the macros are the same as the rump steak. So we'll give that a go tonight, won't we, Faye?
Yes.
I'm sure it'll be delicious. Faye's got herself mash. Other than that, more steak. And then the other thing we get is the grass-fed mince. This is amazing. This is so much better than Asda. And I don't know whether it's because it's finer or whether it's because it's grass-fed, but even Faye likes this, and she's not a fan of mince. Even Faye. There's not really anything else to report. The rest of it's Faye's stuff. Chicken, and obviously the all-important cat food. And the essential, it's not quite Heinz, but they have no Heinz in. And that's that. That is literally our shop like 2 or 3 times a week, isn't it, really? I think sometimes we get oats and that as well. I do. And then we get broccoli and veg, and, well, you've seen all the meals I get. But that's that. So we're going to put this away. Well, I might leave Faye the honour of putting this away while I go to the gym. So I'll catch you guys in the car. So we're on the way to the gym now. Yes, I am wearing a vest, and I have not shaved my stomach. I'm quite a hairy person. I've not shaved my chest or my back in a couple of weeks, so it is quite hairy. But I think you can get away with it more when you're lean. Like when you're bulky, you're just like a fat middle-aged man. No offence to fat middle-aged men. But when you're dieting, you can get away with it a little more. And also get to that stage of like prep where you just can't be bothered doing these things. Like obviously you still clean your teeth, you still shower, you still do what you need to do, but things like shaving and that, obviously, as you can tell, you just get lazy with. Like you kind of get by with what you can get away with, as opposed to thinking, oh, I'll do myself up and I look good. But anyway, that's a bit of a rant. I also want to say, like, my energy is very, very low at the moment, which is it's partly why I'm not doing as many videos as I want to do, because I'm just doing the same thing in the same routine, which is usually absolutely fine, because, well, you can add a little bit of oomph to the videos just by using your character, by doing little things day to day. My videos at the moment are exactly the same. Like, I go to the same shops, I go to the same gym, my meals are almost the same most days. I mean, Saturdays when I record these videos usually, or Sundays, are when the meals change the most, and even now they're just not. It's just a part of the prep, and then mixed out with the fact that I can't bother doing anything out of routine. Poor Faye. It's just, yeah, it's one of them. And I know it sounds like I'm moaning about prep, but I'm not. Like, I am enjoying it. It's part of the process. I enjoy it because I enjoy that feeling. I will enjoy that feeling afterwards when you know you've done everything you can and you've gone for something that not many people can do, because it is a really, really hard thing to do. But the reason why I say all these things is A, because I'm feeling them, I'm feeling fatigued, but B, I think prep's one of those things that's quite like glorified. Like dieting's good, it's good for most people because most people are slightly overweight or more, and it'll make you feel better, it'll give you more energy. Towards the end of dieting you will feel a bit tired, just diet fatigue kicking in, but you won't feel like this. But then because of that, people are then like, oh yeah, prep's amazing because it's a good goal to have, you get super shredded. But you do feel so much worse with prep. Like, it is really, really hard. Not just on you, but your whole life. Like, you know, it's at first you think, oh, I can handle the hunger. I've done a diet before. And it's not the hunger. The food focus is quite bad, but the hunger's not too bad. You get used to that. But it's the fatigue. Like, you just wake up. Like, most mornings I'll wake up, like this morning, thinking, do you know what, I'll record today. Got a bit of energy. And then literally I'll have my coffee, I'll have my hydration, and after that first 30 minutes of steps, so that first just 3,000 steps or 4,000 steps, I'm just knackered then. I don't know what it is. Sometimes my first meal gets me out of it. Today it hasn't really, but it just is what it is. And then you know then for the rest of the day you're just going to feel a bit crappy. Refeeds will make me feel better for a little bit, but again, because we're digging so hard now because we've only got 5 weeks, we're just not refeeding that much. We haven't got that luxury. We have got a bit of weight to still pull off at 8 to 10 pounds, maybe. Hopefully 6 to 8, but we'll see. But yeah, it's not just me moaning, it's just me highlighting the facts that you need to know before you decide to prep yourself. I do enjoy it, just not sometimes in the moment. But that being said, I've got to go to the garage now because I've got to pay. So this car's old, it's like 2006. And I took it to the garage to get a service, and they were like, oh, it's got a few things wrong with the brakes and blah, blah. So I thought, yeah, okay, I'll book it in to have them do it. And then it's cost me £600 for this. I didn't know until I've done it, but it's what it is. So the car's probably not worth £600. But anyway, it's done what it needs. Yeah, what's done is done. So I'll go and pay this bill. It's next to the gym. I'll go to the gym. It's pushing arms on the cars today. That's why I'm wearing the tank, to get a bit of pump and look quite good. And I'm at a really cool stage. This is the benefit of prep, is where I've never seen myself look like this before. I am flat, my food is low, I've not had a refeed in 2 weeks, and yet I've still got like veins slowly coming through my abs. I will shave my body at some point in the near future just so I can see how cool it is. But yesterday I went to a coffee shop and it's really, really, really warm, and I'm going for a wee, and obviously doing the mandatory ab check in the mirror, and like there's just veins everywhere. Not loads, I'm not a vascular person, but for me any sort of vein is like, oh shit, I'm getting lean. But to have them in my abs was just pretty cool. So that's a good thing. I'm looking forward to refeeding next time I do refeed, or peaking, and just seeing how vascular I am. But that's me just talking shit. So what I'll do is I'll go to the garage, I'll go to the gym, I'll train. I've got 190 milligrams of caffeine today. My caffeine is slowly creeping up, which it does. And then I've got a scoop and a half of pump. And then I've got cardio. Cardio is the biggest slog in the world. Right now I just don't have the energy to do it, but I get it done because I'm an absolute hero. I get it done because, well, it needs to be done. That's the one thing that I'm looking forward to not doing after prep. I'll still do cardio for health, but not to the level I'm doing it now. I find the cardio is actually what fatigues me the most for the coming days. The days I don't do cardio on like rest day, on deload weeks and that, are the days I feel the best. So, but that's for future preps. So we're 36 days out from show 1, 49 days out from show 2 and the final show, and then 50 days out from a Domino's. But yeah, I'm going to go and enjoy training, and I'll catch you guys maybe in the training, but otherwise for the post-workout meal. That was a hard session. That was probably the hardest session of prep, and it was pushing arms. It wasn't even legs. I mean, legs yesterday was pretty tough, but that was just, I just couldn't get in the zone for any sets. I might put some clips up because I recorded a few, and you can see like in my face I am really trying to get into the sets. I lost a rep here or there, which is expected. I am 2+ pounds lighter than I was last time I did that session, and last time I did that session it was after a deload. So I need to remind myself of that. I'm very, very flat. I will be filling up again soon, and I'm really, really looking forward to it because I am a zombie, as I've said. But every set I took it as hard as I could, and then in between the sets I was just battered, but I'm happy with that. It's just kind of accepting that the sessions do take a bit longer, so I might also reduce volume a bit soon as well. Cardio was done. Cardio's cardio. It was pretty warm, so it was quite hard, but now that I've got a calorie goal as opposed to a heart rate goal, I can just accept that sometimes it'll just take a bit longer, and I can take the time with it. And as long as I can get the 450 calories done, it doesn't matter how long I take. Usually it takes me about 40 minutes, today it took me about 50, so it was a bit longer. But it just, yeah, there's no way I can go faster than that with my weird leg as well. But that's done, and then I even had time for posing as well, so I might put some shots up. The posing room in that gym is horrendous. The lights absolutely drown you out. I mean, it's a new posing room, and I think they got it just to say they've got a posing room. There's no effort really spent on it. Maybe there is, maybe I'm being an arsehole, but it's just, yeah, you'll see what I mean if I put the shots up, or you would have already seen them. So that's done, and then Faye wanted me to go to Co-op because she forgot to get orange juice, and then I saw, look at that, 1.5 litres on offer for £3. So any of you in the off season you're struggling to get carbs in, orange juice at Co-op, £3. And obviously I got myself some goodies. I got a Pepsi Max cherry and a Pepsi Max mango. The mango one I've tried, it is quite nice. It's not as nice as normal Pepsi Max, it's just still, I just fancied the taste, I think. And cherry I've not had it for a while. If I opened it before I did taste it, but I don't didn't proper taste it. Yeah, oh, it is nice. I forget how nice it is. I find if I have too many Pepsi Max cherries, I send that too many, I mean, like one a day for a while, they start tasting weird. So I don't know why. Anyway, just chatting shit. But I'll catch you guys for the post-workout meal. You'll see now. Right guys, we are back, and I actually lied to you. I said that my food won't be that different today than it is normally. But this is cream of rice, which I always have, so the ingredients will always be here. I've got a different flavour way today, so it's completely different meal, technically. No, but it is the same meal as always. Usually, well actually last week I think it was the red velvet way. I've been enjoying chocolate, just that chocolate brownie one that you saw on the last meal. It's been nice with raspberries. But now I've got caramel biscuit to use, and I thought, why not use it in this? And also, because I've got 4 meals instead of 5, I'm merging half of my last meal with other ones. So I've got that now. The next meal is probably that new steak with potatoes, a few more potatoes, and my last meal, well, you'll see, it's the rest of it all together. But that's everything. I'm going to enjoy this. Yeah, let me try this concoction first. It doesn't smell very nice, actually. Yeah, it's pretty shit. It's really sour, but it's nicer than nothing. And at this point, I could literally eat pure broccoli. I also had egg whites yesterday as one of my meals, and on their own with salt, they were so nice. So that's where my taste buds are at. But yeah, I'll catch you guys for the next meal. So we actually made it outside for a walk in the sunshine. It's still quite cold, hence the jackets. Don't let the sun fool you. It's getting windy now, so you probably don't hear me either. But it's nice that we can start finally enjoying a bit of spring here in the UK. It looks very nice. And I didn't do that last meal any justice. It was actually quite nice in the end. But I've got my trusty girlfriend who isn't feeling too good. So we'll finish this walk now, get about 3,000 steps in. Don't think of it like that. Think of it like a walk. And then we will have meal 3, which I'll show you. Some seals down there. Residents from Penryn side. It's a bit better than a treadmill, isn't it? So guys, we are back for meal number 3. The camera doesn't do it justice. That's Faye's there. She's got half mashed, half potato, broccoli, and these frying steaks. You've got 100 of them total. They're bigger than I thought, and they look pretty nice. They smell amazing, so I'll see how it goes. I have got potatoes. I'm not that keto. Mine are just cooking there now. What I do is I cook them pretty much all the way through, and then we like stick them on max crisp for like 10 minutes total, but I do it in the oil that the steak was cooked in, if that makes sense. Just gives them a bit more crisp. And I keep it the same every time, so it might be more calories, but it's consistently inconsistent if it is inconsistent. If that makes sense? So we'll enjoy this now, absolutely definitely. I'll use my usual mustard and ketchup prep combo. I'll cover the veg in salt. I'm starting to really like veg, and I've never been a veg person, so that's the prep for you. But we'll enjoy this now, and I'll catch you guys for the last meal, which is meal number 4. So that's meal 4 finished. They were quite nice, weren't they? Well, Faye didn't like them. She did, but they're very spicy. The pepper's quite spicy, but I'll have the rest of hers tomorrow. Now, this looks a lot nicer than it actually is. Look at that. So that is my normal protein pancake, which is just, well, you see the ingredients here, that is just whey and egg. And then, it's just whey and egg, and then 200 grams of strawberries on top. Thanks to Faye, who chopped them up for me. And then at the bottom is just 10 grams of dark chocolate that melted on top. And this like chocolate spread looking thing is just PB2. Peanut butter with, it's got like cocoa powder in it or something. But you'll see the macros there. It's 500 calories and 70 protein, including the yogurt. I've got to get the yogurt out. I'll get another yogurt that you saw before, the little caramel ones. And that's it. That's my last meal. So the total calories will be here. If you've got any questions on anything, or you want to see any particular content, as always, let me know. But like, comment and subscribe. I think that's it for the video. So I'll see you guys in the next one.